Have you ever wondered why some people manage to build wealth while others stay trapped in cycles of debt? Could it be that the wealthy know something you haven't discovered yet? In today's video, I'll reveal 10 things wealthy people avoid buying, but many ordinary individuals spend on without realizing they're sabotaging their chances of getting rich. If you're ready to change your relationship with money and take the first step toward financial freedom, stay with me until the end. 1. Branded products without necessity. Branded products such as luxury clothes, shoes, bags, and accessories are often purchased not out of necessity but as a way to display wealth or status. Many people fall into the trap of thinking that a higher price tag automatically means better quality, but this is rarely the case. The premium price of a branded item is often due to its logo or the prestige associated with the brand, not because it is made with superior materials or craftsmanship. For example, a $100 t-shirt from a luxury brand might be made of the same cotton and have the same stitching as a $10 t-shirt from a generic brand. The significant price difference is mainly for the logo and the social image it conveys, not for any tangible improvement in the product's function or durability. This mindset encourages people to overspend on items that don't contribute to long-term value or personal satisfaction. Instead of focusing on flashy labels, wealthy individuals tend to prioritize practicality and longevity. They often choose functional, durable items, sometimes unbranded or modestly branded, that serve their needs without unnecessary splurging. Their focus is on financial growth, using their resources wisely rather than draining them on fleeting displays of status. By investing in things that hold lasting value, such as savings or assets, they avoid the financial strain that comes with chasing trends and superficial luxury. 2. Latest electronics. The obsession with owning the latest electronics, such as smartphones, TVs, laptops, or other gadgets, is another common trap that many people fall into. Driven by a fear of missing out or the pressure to stay up to date with the latest trends, many individuals replace their devices even when the older ones still function perfectly well. This behavior is not about genuine need but about the desire to keep up with technological advancements or to fit in with peers. New gadgets often promise marginal improvements, such as a slightly better camera or faster processing speed, but they come with high upfront costs and quickly depreciate in value. For example, replacing a perfectly functioning phone every year just to have the latest model creates a constant, unnecessary expense. Over time, this habit can lead to significant financial drain, especially when the money spent could be better used for long-term goals like investing or building an emergency fund. Wealthy individuals take a different approach. They understand that technology should only be purchased when it offers real utility, like enhancing productivity or meeting specific needs. They typically hold on to devices for a longer period, avoiding the cycle of constant upgrades. By focusing on the practicality of technology rather than the allure of new gadgets, they allocate their funds toward investments that appreciate in value, such as real estate, stocks, or businesses. 3. Luxury cars or frequent upgrades. Luxury cars and the constant upgrading of vehicles are common financial pitfalls for those trying to project an image of success. While owning an expensive car may seem like a symbol of achievement, it is important to recognize that cars are depreciating assets. The moment a car leaves the dealership, it begins to lose value, often at a rapid pace. Luxury cars, in particular, come with additional hidden costs, such as higher insurance premiums, maintenance, fuel consumption, and taxes, all of which add up over time. For example, financing a $50,000 luxury car can place a heavy burden on your monthly budget, especially if the vehicle depreciates significantly within the first few years. A more reliable, modestly priced car, such as one costing $10,000, can perform the same basic function, getting you from point A to point B without draining your finances. Constantly upgrading to the latest, high-end models diverts resources from more meaningful long-term financial goals. Wealthy individuals, however, view cars as functional necessities rather than status symbols. They understand that vehicles should be reliable and affordable, rather than flashy. Many choose used cars that are still in good condition and require minimal maintenance. This allows them to save money and invest it in appreciating assets, stocks, real estate, or businesses that have the potential to grow their wealth over time. By opting for practical, cost-effective transportation, they avoid the financial strain caused by owning luxury vehicles and focus on building wealth through strategic investments. 4. Installment purchases with high interest. Relying on installment plans to purchase items like furniture, electronics, or appliances is another habit that hinders financial growth. These plans may seem convenient at first glance, offering low monthly payments, but they often come with high interest rates that dramatically increase the overall cost of the item. For instance, buying a piece of furniture on a 24-month payment plan with a high interest rate can result in paying 50% more than the original price by the end of the term. This approach traps individuals in a cycle of debt, as the total cost of ownership becomes unnecessarily inflated. The root problem lies in a lack of financial planning, where immediate gratification takes precedence over long-term savings. In contrast, wealthy individuals avoid these traps by planning purchases in advance, saving money to pay up front, and even negotiating discounts for cash payments. They understand the power of avoiding debt and interest, ensuring that their financial decisions are not only cost-effective but also aligned with their wealth-building strategies. This disciplined approach allows them to maintain control over their finances, avoiding unnecessary financial burdens. 5. Fast food and frequent dining out. Frequent fast food consumption, ordering takeout, and dining out at restaurants can seem like a convenient and enjoyable way to eat, but this habit comes with a hidden cost. On the surface, it may appear affordable, especially with daily promotions or cheap options, but when you break down the total expenditure over time, it can be alarming. For instance, spending $15 on a burger and a soda every day may not seem significant at first, but over the course of a month, it adds up to $450. This amount could have been spent on healthier, home-cooked meals that not only cost a fraction of that, but also provide better nutritional value. The problem lies in the fact that dining out or eating fast food regularly is not only more expensive, but it also leads to poorer health outcomes in the long term, which can result in higher medical bills and decreased productivity. Wealthy individuals recognize the importance of both health and savings. They prioritize cooking at home, seeing food as an investment in their physical and mental well-being. Cooking at home also allows them to plan meals more economically, making it easier to save money or invest in more meaningful ways. 6. Subscriptions and services not fully used. In today's digital age, it's easy to sign up for a variety of subscriptions and services. Gym memberships, streaming platforms, digital tools, and apps. These services may seem small in terms of cost, but when added up, they can take a significant chunk out of your monthly budget. The issue arises when people continue paying for these services even when they're not being used to their full potential. A $50 gym membership, for example, may not seem like much, but if it's only being utilized twice a year, that's an inefficient allocation of resources. Similarly, paying for multiple streaming services you rarely watch, or apps that remain unused after the initial trial period, represents money spent without any return on investment. The wealthy mindset focuses on regularly reviewing and auditing these recurring costs, cutting out any subscriptions that do not provide real value. They understand that being disciplined with small expenses can free up significant resources, which can be better invested in areas that will contribute more directly to financial growth or personal development. 7. Homes or rentals beyond their means. Many people fall into the trap of renting or purchasing homes that are larger, more luxurious, or more expensive than they actually need. This often happens due to societal pressures, a desire to project success, or the belief that living in a high-end property signifies wealth. However, these decisions come with significant financial consequences. High housing costs, whether for a large house or a luxury apartment, can quickly consume a large portion of one's monthly income. For example, renting a lavish apartment for $3,000 per month when a modest, comfortable one could be rented for $1,500 leaves little room for saving or investing in assets that would generate long-term wealth. The strain of a high housing cost limits the ability to put money toward retirement savings, investments in the stock market, or other income-generating opportunities. Wealthy individuals recognize that housing should be functional and affordable, choosing homes that meet their needs without going overboard. They understand that by living below their means, they free up capital that can be invested in appreciating assets, ultimately allowing them to build more wealth over time. Instead of spending excessively on rent or mortgage payments, they focus on long-term financial growth through smart investment strategies. 8. Miracle products or solutions. The allure of miracle products or solutions, things like lottery tickets, get-rich-quick schemes, or products promising instant wealth, appeals to many people in a society where the desire for quick fixes is pervasive. These products promise shortcuts to success, financial freedom, or happiness, but the reality is that they almost never deliver the expected results. Whether it's spending on lottery tickets, betting on financial scams, or purchasing items marketed as magical wealth-building tools, these purchases often result in financial losses rather than gains. For example, spending $50 on lottery tickets each week may seem like a small indulgence, but over time, this can add up to thousands of dollars with no return. Money that could have been used to build an emergency fund, pay down debt, or start investing is instead lost on products that have a near-zero chance of providing any real benefit. Wealthy individuals, in contrast, understand that real wealth building requires patience, strategy, and discipline. They know that there are no shortcuts to financial success, and they focus on proven methods, such as investing in education, real estate, or stocks, which generate wealth over time. Instead of seeking a miracle, they invest in long-term, sustainable strategies that ensure their financial security. 9. Expensive parties and celebrations. Overspending on events like weddings, birthdays, and holiday celebrations is a common financial trap for those seeking to impress others or create a lavish impression of success. The desire to have the perfect wedding or the grandest birthday party can push people to make extravagant purchases that ultimately offer no long-term value. For example, spending $20,000 on a wedding, when a modest celebration could still be meaningful and beautiful, can drain savings and potentially lead to years of debt. These one-time expenses are often financed by credit cards or loans, creating a burden of repayment that outlasts the event itself. While celebrations are important, the wealthy mindset prioritizes meaningful experiences over unnecessary displays of wealth. Instead of going into debt to host an extravagant party, wealthy individuals tend to celebrate milestones with thoughtful, well-planned experiences that focus on connection and memories, not material excess. They understand that it's not about how much is spent, but the quality of the experience and the memories created that truly matter. By reframing celebrations as opportunities for meaningful moments rather than status symbols, they keep their finances intact while enjoying life's special occasions. 10. Decorative or non-essential home items. A common mistake many make is overspending on decorative or non-essential items for the home, such as trendy furniture, extravagant decor, or gadgets that provide little practical value. The desire to create a picture-perfect living space can lead to purchasing items that are unnecessary or serve no real purpose, often becoming clutter over time. For instance, spending $500 on an artistic lamp when a simple $50 lamp would perform the same function is an example of how excessive spending on home decor can drain finances. These types of purchases are often fueled by the desire to make a home look stylish or impressive, but they don't contribute to improving one's quality of life in any meaningful way. Wealthy individuals understand the value of functionality over form. They focus on investing in home items that are durable, functional, and contribute to their overall well-being without indulging in unnecessary purchases. Rather than buying multiple pieces of furniture or decor items just for aesthetics, they select items that enhance their living space in ways that add comfort, convenience, and long-term value. By focusing on necessity and utility, wealthy individuals avoid the trap of spending excessively on non-essential items and instead direct their resources toward investments that bring real returns. Ultimately, building and sustaining wealth comes down to how we manage our finances, particularly when it comes to spending. Wealthy individuals prioritize expenditures that provide long-term value, such as investments in health, education, and assets that generate income. They avoid falling into the traps of impulse spending on status symbols or fleeting pleasures. By adopting a more mindful and thoughtful approach to spending, focusing on things that truly matter and contribute to growth, anyone can start to shift their mindset toward wealth building. Avoiding the common financial pitfalls like those mentioned here allows for better control of finances, creating space to invest, save, and grow wealth over time. Wealth isn't just about earning more money, it's about making wise decisions with the money you already have.